There's news about Satnam. I never expected when we came up with this game that there would be news about Satnam. This is absolutely 100% real. We did not make this up. All Elite Wrestling, AEW, today announced the signing of Satnam Singh, an international phenom best known as the first ever player from India to be drafted by the National Basketball Association. The 7'3" Singh was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks in 2015 and now brings his natural athleticism, charisma, and daunting stature to AEW. That is the actual statement that AEW put out.
His natural athleticism is just incredible. I mean, yeah, but natural, just big, tall guy.
I have never been a wrestling guy. Are you a wrestling guy?
Yes.
So
that's why I'm so amused by this. The fact that like we could get Satnam Singh versus like Paul White, aka the Big Show, who they also have acquired recently. It's just like, what? That's not a crossover I would ever have imagined in my entire life. Like, of all the wrestlers or athletes that have gone into wrestling or even just cameoed, like straight up signing Satnam Singh, like the guy that Finney we drafted as a joke or something. Like, what?
Dude, giant guys do well at this. Like, is this something that huge guys do? I mean, Andre the Giant obviously is the one that sticks out, but
they present like a certain spectacle. It just depends on how well he moves, right? You can make a big dude look extremely powerful, but at the same time, if he can't move, and everyone is comparing, there's a wrestler called the Great Khali who's similarly large, but he's like a big hulking tree. He's very stiff. So maybe Satnam, being a basketball player for so long, he may have a little more to it than that. I don't know. It's so interesting and weird and just what a strange move. And they're so smart. AEW is like on the top of their game and just going up with it in terms of the wrestling world right now. To see them get this guy, I'm like, what's the plan here? Like, who saw this guy and went, yeah,
yes,
I've got an idea. There's something
from
very
the top
specific.
rope.
Like, yes, we need this 7'3" monster guy because they only have a few really big dudes. So I feel like this is their like chess piece to even start competing even more because WWE has all these hulkish people. And they got Satnam Singh, the great size equalizer, I guess. Like the starting center for AEW, I guess. This is crazy.
I'm curious if this will make Mavs fans and NBA fans actually watch wrestling because I may tune in for this now.
I think if he gets a match, Mavs Twitter will totally tune in to see.
So is that not a thing? Like if they sign him, he's not guaranteed a match or something like that?
Well, no, I bet I don't know if he's been training already or what, because you don't just get into wrestling. Like they're either gonna start training him or he's already been training for this. Like
they got to write him into the script.
I don't know which is. Yeah, they'll write him in and then he'll have some debut and then eventually a match. But it's like, who's this giant? Oh my God! Like imagining the Jim Ross classic commentary. By God, it's Satnam Singh. Like, never in my life. We are gonna hear wrestling commentary legend call a Satnam Singh match one day. Let that sink in. That is, what dimension are we living in right now?
I did not expect actual Satnam Singh analysis. I'm glad I had you instead of Isaac today. Isaac and me would have just been like, this is weird. Let's move on.
Secret wrestling nerd here.
You're welcome. All right, this is how the game works.
Satnam Singh.
In honor of Satnam, as always, we come up with two, sometimes one, sometimes two, real, actual comments from MFFLs on Mavs Facebook groups, Twitter, Reddit, wherever we can find them.
Okay.
And one or two of them I make up. Okay? And then you have to guess which one is real, which ones are real and which ones are fake.
Oh, man.
So, all right, this first one was a post about Bob Vulgaris, just a post about the announcement that he's gone, all that. One of these is real, two of these are fake. Let me read them all first, and then you'll tell me which one you think is real and which other two you think are fake.
Okay.
Comment. They should have made Bob the GM instead of Nico. That was one comment. Number two. Now, this doesn't mean that his relationship with Cuban has soured. He'll still listen to what he has to say, just won't be paying him. That was number two. And number three. I can't believe everyone made such a big deal. It's just numbers. So one of those is real. Two of those are fake. One of them is from an actual MFFL. Bob should have been the GM instead of Nico. He's still going to be talking to Cuban. He's just not paying him. Or can't believe everybody made such a big deal. It's just numbers.
It's just numbers. Oh man.
Which one is real? Play at home if you're listening.
Oh my god. I feel like the "it's just numbers" one is real because I think the second one's too smart.
The second one is real. The one that you said is too smart. Okay. There was not a ton of bad.
That was my first guess though.
No, it wasn't, because that's what you said. The third one.
Well, no. I was like, that's real, but like, "it's just numbers" is such a Facebook comment. So you got me there. I second guessed myself.
I'm the third one.
I was wrong. I'm guessing my second guess was then the one. It was one or the other for me. I guess.
Yeah, there wasn't a ton of bad comments about Bob. I was surprised, but now this doesn't mean that his relationship with Cuban has soured. He still listens to what he has to say. He just won't be paying him. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. That sounded too legit. I was like,
okay,
that's too good. So. That's too good, and too. It feels like bait. It's got to be the dumb one.
All right,
just numbers.
This next one was, I believe that it is just numbers. Yeah. The next one was a post about Zion. Zion is apparently, there's rumors and moans and stuff that he's unhappy, all that kind of stuff. There's David Griffin apparently played piano in front of him to try and connect with him. I guess he's just trying to be Rick Carlisle. There's a crazy story on NOLA.com. Go listen to Locked On Pelicans because it was wild, and they're going nuts over there in New Orleans about Zion.
There's a doc turned Zion. Like, what?
All right, two of these are real, and one of these is fake. So you have to come up with you have to decide the one that
I find the fake. Gotcha.
The one I made up. First one. I would love him in a Mavs uniform, but he seems to be surrounded by a toxic family, and I don't know if he's worth the headache. Zion is not worth the headache. Number two, he's a ticket seller. That's about it. Number three, I wouldn't take him. No need to have two out-of-shape stars that can't hit free throws. All right.
So one is real?
First, no. One of them is real.
Let me hear
one is fake. I'm sorry. One is fake.
One is fake. Oh,
yeah.
All right. Can I hear them one more time?
Yeah, there's the first one. I would love him in a Mavs uniform, but he seems surrounded by a toxic family. I don't know if he's worth the headache. Number two, he's just a ticket seller. That's about it. Number three, I wouldn't take him. No need to have two out-of-shape stars that can't hit free throws. So the ticket seller, you got the headache is number one. Ticket seller number two. I wouldn't take him. No need to have two out-of-shape stars, number three. Which one is fake?
I think the first one's fake. The family one.
I got him again.
Dang it! Is it the out-of-shape one?
The third one is fake. I wouldn't need him. No need to have two out-of-shape stars. I made that up. But these two are real. I would love him in a Mavs uniform, but he seems surrounded by a toxic family. I don't know if he's worth the headache. Like, that is an insane question. That is an insane statement. And then the next one, he's a ticket seller. That's about it. I don't know. He averaged like 28 points a game last year.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He was pretty good. All right, last one here. This was a post about Ben Simmons. Just Ben Simmons, the trades. People are like, Mavs trade Ben Simmons. One of these is fake. Two of these are real. So decide the fake one. First comment. The Mavs need to grab Simmons now without giving up Porzingis. Number two, I wouldn't even take Ben Simmons for free. Not worth it for me. Number three, Ben Simmons right now is a hot commodity because we know he's more or less, quote unquote, available, but he's still Ben Simmons. He's definite ass.
Oh, what's the second one again?
I wouldn't even take Ben Simmons for free. Not worth it for me.
Oh my God. The second one fake?
Yes, you got it. Boom.
Oh, I wanted something.
The third one is hilarious to me. Ben
that
Simmons
is so funny.
Right now is a hot commodity because we all know he's more or less, quote unquote, available. He put it in quotes. But he's still Ben Simmons. He's definite ass.
Definite ass, but hot commodity.
Ass spelled with an E. A-S-S-E.
Asse. Is that the French ass? I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe he tried to spell Aussie and he just spelled it wrong. He just missed two letters in Aussie.
He's definite Aussie. Yeah, he was trying to be nice.
He's definite Aussie. Like,
It's
does that mean?
Just an Australian typo.
That means you wouldn't want him. There you go.
Definite Aussie.
That is our game we like to play every Friday.
Satnam, shame.
Everybody, hopefully we can watch Satnam go play an AEW wrestling match sometime
All
soon.
elite.
This has been Squish41. He's got great parody videos all the time. Just flying through
Thank
Bo
you.
Burnham's Inside.
It's been a busy summer for me.
He's doing great stuff. Go follow him on Twitter at Squish41. Guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us on Friday. Go listen to Locked On NBA. Thanks for making Locked On Mavs your first listen every single day. But now go listen to Locked On NBA. There's one host on there you will really like, and the other one is me. So go check it out right now. Go listen to Locked On NBA. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs.